Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Nova Brit, and today we are back on the PC playing some more games. Today we will be playing PC Building Simulator 2. Right, here we are on PC Building Simulator 2. Now, one thing that I am very interested in knowing is what is the best computer you can make on this game, and what is the worst. So what we're going to go ahead and do here is we're going to load up into a free play sandbox mode where you can essentially do whatever you want. Well, to the limits when it comes to building computers. And what I want to test out is what would be the most high-end computer and what would be the most low-end computer. So this here is just a genuine. Okay, I don't need that. And there's another one over here as well. £4,000. i3. Okay, wait. So we're going to start off with the. We're going to start off with the best PC we can buy. So I built my own computer, so I have a rough idea. I wouldn't say I'm amazing, but let's just pick a case. The Corsair Obsidian series. Let's have a look. It's a super tower, which is good. That way we can fit loads of stuff. I think we should go for this one. That is massive. I did not think it was going to be this big. I know how to play the game. I did not think it was going to be this big at all. Okay. So there's loads of panels on it. Okay, so you have the dust filter at the front. The dust filter at the top. Okay, so the first thing you need to every single motherboard is well, I just gave away what it is now. The first thing you need to every PC is a motherboard. So I've set it by price, which you'll most likely find that the ones that cost the most tend to be the ones that are the best. Now, the ones that we have over here are. Okay, so I'm just looking here. Both of these ones here fit Ryzen processors, and I'm not a big fan of Ryzen. I like it. I think it's good. This is going to stir up some horribleness in the comments, but I mean, I like Ryzen. I respect what they do, but I'm an Intel person. I prefer Intel processors. I know they're a bit more expensive, and I know the quality isn't much better, but I just prefer Intel. I like Ryzen. I've built computers with Ryzen processors before. By the way, please go have a look at UK PCs on Facebook. There is a page on there, and it is mine. And on there, you can have a look, and you can purchase PCs from me. If you want to send me a list of parts, I can try and build it for you, and I'll get it sent out to you. I'm only in the UK at the moment. I'm not going anywhere further than that. Like anyone watching this video is actually from anywhere other than the UK. But anyway, let's go straight back to the game. I'll go for a Ryzen build. Okay, I have selected so that everything just gets done for me. So like all the screws and stuff, because I mean we'll be here for years if that's a thing. Processor. So we're gonna go for the brand new, the Ryzen AMD 16 core 7. Oh my lord, I don't understand. Why do they have to make the name so difficult? The 7950X. Is this the fastest one? 16 cores. That's a lot. That is a lot of power just for a CPU. We're going to apply some thermal paste. Why not? Why is it not allowing me to apply thermal? I was supposed to have to bring the lid down. Okay, I have to bring the lid down apparently to apply thermal paste, which is a new one. Right. So when it comes to thermal paste, you always want to apply a nice P-shaped kind of size in the middle. We're going to go overboard, just a nice, good amount. RAM. So we have 4 slots of RAM available. What have we got here? We have DDR5. Do I want to go with DDR5? 16 gig sticks of DDR5 RAM. Wow, 6,400 megahertz. I want to go for these ones. I'm just looking down here. The frequency just seems to go down and down and down. Okay. £1,200 or dollars. This game is in dollars for a single RAM stick. How much RAM is with this? 16 times 4. I'm not very good at maths, so I will allow you guys to figure that one out for me. Okay, we have drive bays. What drives can we get? Storage. We can get 4 oh my lordy lord. M.2 drives, 4 terabytes with a 3,200 transfer megabytes a second. That is awesome. £700. If I had the money to waste on a drive, then I would so buy that. How am I going to put in? Okay, it's enough there. Put another one in there. Anywhere else? No. Okay. That is. I'm also going to put more drives in as well. I'm going to put more. What are they called? These ones. I forgot what they're called now. These are what? They're ASSD. These are NVMe. I think they're NVMe drives. I don't want to be wrong on that. Please correct me if I'm wrong. I think they are NVMe. I'm not sure. Okay, right. Let's go have a look. What do I want to do next? I've got the CPU, the RAM, the storage. I'm going to leave the graphics card till last because, well, it's a big boy. It's a big graphics card. It's a big chunk of change in real life, as well as in the game. Let's do the power supply. So this system is probably going to have to require a very high amount of power. This one here is what? 1,300 watt power supply. And it's platinum rated, which is good. I know it's not the most expensive, which is this one here. I'll go for this one. Okay. How do I install this? Oh, I have to take off this panel here. Hold on. Ah, right. Okay. So we're going to install this one. We now have the ATX cable plugged in. Okay. We are, for this particular build, going to go ahead and do a... For this particular, we are actually going to go ahead and do, for this build, we are going to go ahead and do a liquid cool build. Whereas the other one, we might just go for like a basic stock cooler. But stock coolers are good, but a liquid cool will keep this whole system nice and chilly, which is exactly what we want. Let's do some more. Let's do some case designs now. Fans. I actually use. I think the fans I use in the game. I think they're called. I know they're Corsair. These ones. Yeah, these. I use these ones in real life. But I'm gonna go for. I'll go for this one. I don't know why. I just think it looks interesting. Okay, this is gonna take a while. Hello. Okay, so as we have clearly seen, there's 2 sets of 4 fans at the top here. For some reason, it's not allowing me to put anything at the top here, but I'm guessing that's most likely because it will have to go ahead and be my radiator that will have to go. No? Well, why is there fan holders up there then if it's not allowing me to put any fans up there? Is it only, oh, has it got to be a certain size maybe? Have you got any 140s here? 140s? Right, okay. Well, we'll stick with the black design and put some 140 at the top. That's interesting. I've never seen a case before that only allows to have 140s at the top. But that also means that I'm going to have to see if I can get a radiator that fits. I'll do this one. That is a chunk of change. Let's see if I can put it so... Hold on. No, I should have it down. Have it downwards. There. Install. Have it so like that. So that then immediately what can go ahead and... So that we are gonna... No, I should have said this. But we are gonna go ahead now and build the... I say build. We're gonna go ahead and do the main stuff for the... We're gonna go ahead and build the main stuff that we need for the liquid cooling now. And now, irritatingly, there is not a single space that I can put... Oh, I can. I just have to use this one. I wouldn't like to use that one. To be fair, I would prefer to use that one. It looks nicer. Requires less power. I mean, who cares? Its power is... Ugh, poxy. Okay. Let's go to the back. All of these here are drive bays, and we can put in... I believe they're called SATA drives. Again, please, I beg, correct me if I'm wrong on that. Because I should know this. And I really can't. So, please correct me. I'm gonna go for these. These ones. Can I not install these? Why can't I install them? Hello? Okay, maybe not those ones. This one here? No? Hello? Would it be this one? Okay, I have no idea. But we are going to go ahead. And I know they are cheap. I say they're cheap, they're £130. We've got 190 megabytes a second, which is terrible. But it's storage, and storage is exactly what we want right now. Okay. So those are all the drives, but I think I've just put in, what, 5? So that there is a 20 terabytes worth of storage that I've just placed in there. Now, I believe that is everything. Now you can just see I've taken away 3 slots, which only means it's not going to be the RTX 3090 or the 69050, however on earth. Crikey. Oh my god, they have the... Oh my gosh. Okay, for future references, they have added the Game Rock, which is one of my most favourite graphics cards of all time. I love it with a passion. I think it's an awesome looking card. I really wanted it, but they never have it in stock. But we're going to go for the RTX 4090. Ladies and gentlemen, this card is a beast. It is a beast of a card. And for some reason we can only have one, which is a bit of a shame. But, pipe work. So I'm going to do the loop from here, connect it onto there, connect it onto here, onto there. Simple, easy dubs, easy dubs. Okay. I wonder, would 4090 be good, or 14090 or 2 3090s? It's gonna have to be a question for another day. I have an issue. These cables are not... Oh. Okay. Right, the loop is empty. So that means we have to fill it. What are they calling? Yeah. I mean, there isn't really a difference, I don't think. It's just the colour. Let's go for... green. Why not? Green's Oh, what on earth is happening here, look? Oh, I thought this was something really weird there. I think it's doing something weird. Look at it, it's changing. It's not me who sees that, is it? I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I'm looking over at my stream capture. I don't know. Maybe. But my loop is now completely full. Okay, so let's now just go ahead and close that side panel there. Close that side panel there. And now, for the moment of truth. P for power. We have RGB. Let's open up the side here. We have all of the RGB lighting. And I've just realised that I have not put any operating system on there. So let's now go ahead. Okay, let's just restart. Hopefully now, this time, with an operating system installed, we are here. So, I'm going to go ahead and install just a couple things, just to make sure. I'm going to go have a look at the optics. And that's it. Just for now, this is what we're going to install. So let's go have a look here. We're currently, so the graphics card is running about 47, 46 degrees. And the CPU is, what, 34? Anything else? 34, yeah. So now let's put a bit of strain on both of them. And increase, okay, the temperature. That's not bad. So the CPU rose to only 45 and the graphics card rose to about 59. I want to round up to 60. Oh, 58. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay, well, let's go have a look at this one. 3D Mark. 221 frames per second. That is good. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to skip all this for you guys, because you don't have to watch the boring video, and I will get back to you when I'm done. And we are done, finally, and that score is amazing. 28,000 3D Mark score. That is brilliant. So, on the graphics alone, the graphics card alone, on the first test, 221 frames per second. On the second test, 190, and on the CPU test only, 49 FPS. That's not bad. So, we have just built maybe one of the best systems you can currently get in the game. Now, what I'm going to go ahead and do is take this one, put it over there, the masterpiece piece that I've just created, and now do the complete opposite, okay? So instead of now building a computer that's all blinged up with loads of really high stuff, we're going to change it to, instead of to high to low to low to high. The cheapest case on here. I would buy that case. I'm going to go for this one. I personally, is that it's not mesh, is it really? It's alright. We don't want any more fans. This is the one fan we're gonna have. #1 motherboard. We have to go for another gigabyte board. Which means we're gonna have to go for Ryzen again. See, Ryzen cheap CPUs. What am I saying? The Ryzen 3 quad core. It's not actually, to be fair, I would say this isn't necessarily a cheap PC, but this is a very budget-friendly PC. Really, I don't know why I opened all 4 slots. We're just gonna put in, maybe we'll put. I'll just for laughs and giggles, I'll just put in a single stick of RAM. We will put in a graphics card. Go on then. Graphics card installed. Sufficient amount of thermal paste. And then pressing that. So our cheapest cooler apparently is just a backplate. But then we have the Arctic freezer. Now these are actually these people make the people who make these Arctic freezers, you know, they're not bad quality. They're not that bad. Okay, cables apparently. We are missing a cable from where? That might be why actually. Oh, blimey, didn't mean to do that. Let's just bust open the back panel. I mean, look. In the grand scheme of things, it's not that bad. Power supplies, we probably only need maybe about I don't think 250 is fair. I'll put in a 650. I don't think it will run. Okay, let's just go in here for some storage. The cheapest one we can get is 500 gigabytes worth. And that is it. That was quick. Alright. PC's worth £446. Or dollars, sorry. I don't know what the translation is. But we're going to go ahead and power it on. Okay. Wow. So, already, big one, the time it takes for it to load. Booting. Just booting up into the, thingy. What's it called? Wow, okay. So, oh, the downloading time is also... No, don't install the virus scanner. Install... what? The yeah, there you go. Is it loading? Oh, what's happening here? Hello? Oh, there you go. Right. So, let's go and have a look at temperatures. So, okay. So, we're getting around the same temperatures as what we had last time. However, with a bit of strain, are we going to have to do an emergency shutter for the PC? So, not what I was expecting. See, as I said, the Arctic freezer is actually quite a good quality cooler. Maximum has just gone up to 50. That is not... I am impressed. You know, I'm not going to be impressed by this, however. Once again, guys, I have a feeling this is going to take a very long time. I'm sorry about that, but my camera just cut off. It was very short. I don't know how long it's been like that for. It'll be very irritating if loads of... I have to check that back in the later stage of when I'm doing my editing. But my camera is back, and I missed all of this. And that is appalling. Compared to what we got originally from the overpowered PC over there, that has got nothing to show for it. $460 compared to $15,000. Or pounds. I'm British. Get used to it. But, ladies and gentlemen, on the other hand though, this here is it. Let me just... yeah, this here is the difference between low-level budget PCs versus over-the-top, ridiculous, you don't even need it PCs. But I think this here is a fair place for us to wrap up the video. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you ever so much for sticking around. And if you do want to see more content from me, please go down there and hit the like button and smash the subscribe button. And if you even want to, you can even hit the notification bell. It's completely free, you don't have to pay anything for it, and it helps me out a lot. But anyway guys, thank you ever so much for sticking around, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye!